Today I'm going to be showing you a game called Mummy. So to start, there's a line in the middle called the divider and two lines on the end just called the boundaries. So each side where the person stands has 34 feet. You must stay inside of those guidelines, especially when you're trying to stop the ball from coming and passing you up. But the point of the game is you're supposed to squib kick it before that divider line. So if you kick it and it goes really high and goes past the line without bouncing before it, that's going to be resulting as nothing. But if you have it squibbing and then it passes the line, that's going to be in play, and that's going to count. So the goal of it is you're supposed to squib the ball all the way past your opponent. So as you can see, the guy's saying no because the guy squib kicked it so fast and it went past him and behind him. So that would be a point for the person who squib kicked it. And the goal is to get points on your team. So, for example, if I were to kick the ball and it squib kicked and it went over the head of the opponent or like past the line without them getting it beforehand, and that would be a point. But if they stop it before it passes them up, that's a good stop. So the point of the game is to squib kick it and get points. The way you get points is making the football roll past them without them catching it beforehand. And so you're trying to make it as hard as you can for your opponent to try to stop the ball. And so here's an example of me. So as you can see where that soccer ball is, that would be where the opponent is. And the one that right here is the middle divider line I was talking about, the football cannot pass. So if I'm right here, I would squib kick it. You can see it rolled before it went to that middle line, goes past, and if it went past the opponent like that, you would get a point. If it went over the head of it, you would get a point. And lastly, if you were to come and, like, let's say it went out and you caught it outside of that line, that would be a point too because you weren't allowed to do that. So the main things to keep in mind of is the divider line. And what I use for the divider line is, I didn't make that. That's like tar across the street that filled in cracks. But what you can do is you can use chalk and draw those lines, but the divider line is the one in the middle. Remember, the football has to touch the ground before passing that, otherwise it doesn't result as anything. So like squib kicks is a kick where it like rolls across the ground. And that's a good kick to do. Just try to get the power on those. And the two other lines are the ones that you can't go outside of as you're trying to stop the ball. So for example, like if the ball came, as I showed in the video previously, you can't just go outside of the line to catch it. Unless the ball is way too high over your head, it's just impossible. You can go outside the line but catch it with one hand. And if you drop catch, that's a point too. So those are just the main things to keep in mind. Divider line is the line that you can't pass. That's pretty much the line that the football can't pass unless it's already hit the ground before that. And the two lines are the lines you can't pass out of when you're trying to stop the ball. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to share this game. I found it really fun. Remember, the game's called Mummy, and the reason for that is we made this game around Halloween, and we're pretending like the football is a mummy. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below what type of game I should do next or a review. I would love the support. Thank you guys for watching.